Morning, good morning. Good morning, Empower. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Hope you all had a good Thursday. Good morning, guys. Lord, I'm just praying. Lord, I'm just grateful for you. Good morning, guys. Come on in. We're going to go ahead and go over our list and what we're looking at for today in just a few moments. Giving everybody some time to come on in. Good morning, guys. Andrea, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome in. Orange, good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you've been well. It's been a while. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're about to go ahead and go over our list. Just give me like 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and go over our list for today. See what exactly we're looking at, why stocks are moving, while we're looking at particular stocks. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. All right, let's go ahead and get started and go over our list, see what exactly we're looking at today, what we can look at, and how we can use it to be profitable. Good morning, guys. If this is your first time here, good morning. My name is Jenny. I typically go by the financial doctor. I'm here just about every morning. I come in, share my trading journey. We have open space conversation, talk about stocks, investing, finance, anything of that sort. But most of all, right now, in the mornings we generally talk about trading, more specifically day trading. So if it's your first time here, say welcome in, grab a seat, grab a virtual seat. Everybody in here is just trying to catch good vibes and essentially come out profitable. I'm about to go over everything, the stocks that I was looking at for today, what you can look at for today, why we're looking at it, and why you should be interested in it, if anything at all. I also do send out a watch list every morning. If you are interested in having that, I do send that out way before I actually come on. So if you are interested in having that, feel free to look at my bio. You'll see a section that says watch list. You're more than welcome to sign up for that. But let's get into why you are really here and get into the meat and potatoes of things. You're in school, awesome job. I'm trying to finish up here. I just got 2 months and I'll be done with school, but awesome job. Push through, you'll get through. In 2 months I'll be done with my master's in finance, but you got this. I'm rooting for you. So let's go ahead and go over what we're looking at today, see what we're looking at today, and see how we can use it and be profitable, right? ENSC. Did I say it right? Yeah, ENSC. I don't know why I felt like I said the word all wrong. ENSC came out with news that ENSC came out with news that is reviewing a few deals that it got, basically saying it has a few options for different deals. Deals that would include some partnership, that would include licensing, allowing them to raise additional funds for the company. giving them access to patents and different things. They didn't say if how much any of the deals were worth, but they say that they are evaluating and reviewing a few different deals. That is why they got their pop. The stock is less than a dollar, went up to about 78 cents already for today. So definitely one that we can take a look at to see if what it's gonna do, if it's gonna do anything at all as the day continues. I'm sorry, XWEL. XWEL is one that we looked at before. XWEL, basically they raised a $31 million offering. If you guys remember, we looked at it from 2 days ago with XWEL. They raised a $31 million offering. That is why they're popping back up. They do not have any new news. It's not anything new with XWEL. They're just moving off of old momentum and old news with XWEL. But XWEL did very well previously, so definitely one that you can take a look at to see if it's going to do anything. We're only going to move the top screen. ONMD. ONMD just came out with news. ONMD announced that they're launching their next phase real world data platform with Plantier. If you guys remember Plantier, 2 weeks ago, RXT had a deal with Plantier, and they did fairly well off of that announcement, off that deal too. RXT is still moving based off of that same announcement from that deal with Plantier. RXT did very well with 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. And then last week, RXT did very well also with their same deal with Plantier. So ONMD, definitely one that we can take a look at to see what it's going to do, especially with the deal with Plantier. And Plantier doing very well with RXT previously. RXT still on the list. Just want to take a look at. I know it had news from like a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks now with RXT. Just want to see if it's going to have a little bit more of a continuation with that one. ALBT, same thing. News from yesterday, doesn't have any new news or anything like that. CDIO had a little pop. We looked at CDIO maybe about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks, I'd probably say, with CDIO. Excuse me. With CDIO, it does not have any new news or anything like that. But CDIO had a little pop during pre-market. CDIO did very well previously. Just want to see what it's going to do when the market actually open. And then our old friend LRMR is not doing anything right now, but definitely when the market open, keep an eye on it to see what it's going to do. It does not have any new news or anything like that. This one right here, KORE, they signed an agreement to be acquired by a private investment company. I don't believe it's going to do anything additional past this year, because that's right around the price point of their acquisition for per share. So that's why you see you got that solid pop right here from this price all the way right here, and it's just been hanging around this price. I don't assume that it's going to do anything past here, but you know, it's the stock market. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, definitely looking to see what today's gonna bring, how the day's gonna end with the market. I'll only be here probably a little bit past when market open. I do have to step away. But we're definitely looking to see what's gonna happen and how the market's gonna react for us today. Let me know if you guys are looking at anything different. Give me 1 second, just looking at something here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna reset this real quick. Good morning, guys. Oh, Orange, thank you. I appreciate that. one second, guys. Lines, chart's gonna come back up. Something locked on the screen. We'll figure that out later. Like I said, I won't be on too long today, so you guys should be able to see again. Rhetoric, good morning. Thank you so much for the daily harmony. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. Market opens up in about 15, 16 minutes or so. I'll tell you guys what I have on my top list. Give me one second here. Am I just looking? Typically for me, I don't trade on Fridays. Like I don't actually trade on Fridays, but I come on every morning and share information. So you guys what stocks I'm looking at, what I'm interested in. So I mean, I do my regular setup as if I was trading. If something comes out and really attracts me, then I trade. I know I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna be on long. I have some stuff to go do today, so I mean, you can call it looking but not looking. It's a mixture of both. Um, but what I have on my list this morning, ENSC, JEM does not have any news, but it's holding itself together. The XWEL, I definitely take a look at that. ONMD, I probably put at the top. ONMD is the one that has to deal with Plantier. That they have their new platform there. What is it? Real time data, real world data, something like that. ONMD. Definitely would take a look at that very closely as the market opened. They have to deal with Plantier. Remember, RXT had to deal with Plantier a week and a half ago, and they did very well. So definitely continue to take a look at that. They'll have RXT on the list and LRMR, CDIO. Some of the old ones, from last week or earlier this week that we looked at to see how they open up when market actually opens. So that's basically what my starter list for me for today. ONMD, I think, is at the top. Tiffany, good morning. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. We got 11 minutes before the market opens. Let me know if you guys are looking at anything different. Um, BATL, we looked at BATL a few weeks ago. I want to say like early February, late January. We looked at BATL. It just had a little pop here. It has no news or anything right now, but BATL, one that we did look at before. These are old lines. We played BATL probably around these lines before. Let me move from behind my big head. Probably around these lines before. But BATL just had a quick pop here. Nothing too crazy happening with it. I think ONMD will probably have a lot of focus on it when the market open, but that's just, my opinion, allegedly. Yeah, XWEL, I have it on the list. We just spoke about XWEL. Good morning, EP. Yeah, XWEL, XWEL was good to us before. These are old lines at the bottom. I did not add any new lines on XWEL, so far for today, but definitely one on the list. I have XWEL. I have ENSCONMD. I think ONMD again. I think ONMD is up there. ONMD, I'm still looking at CDIO, LRMR, and ALBT from yesterday. And then BALT just gave me a little pop right now. But I think XWEL could definitely be a play for today. But ONMD might give it a run for its money though. I'll only be here a little while after market open, guys. I do have to step out. But good morning, guys. Let's see how market's gonna open when we rocking and rolling with today. Impress, 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 impress. There go NMD, dollar pop. NMD 52-week high is their 52-week high is $4 22.23 cents. ONMD probably got another line right around like $1.02, $1.03. I'll probably create another wall for itself right around there, I'd say. But definitely want to take a look at when the market's about to open another 8 minutes or so. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Welcome in. 7 minutes. Again, I say ONMDs at the top for today when market open. XWEL, ENSC, and then our ODs, LRMR, ALBT, RXT. RXT had similar news to ONMD from last week, well, a week and a half ago. I think it was like last week Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. RXT had very similar news with ONM that ONMD has with Palantir. So that's could easily get a little pop. And it's been holding itself together for the past week and a half, honestly, since the news. Well, let's see. Market's about to open soon. Make sure we're not missing anything here. Good morning, guys. Market's about to open in no, I lied, 5 minutes, 5 minutes and a half or so. Let me know if you guys are looking at anything different. Waiting for market to open. See how it's gonna open. Again, guys, I'm only gonna be here a little bit past market open. I'll be back Monday. Monday I'm gonna be on like 10:30ish, 10:15ish. Not our regular like 8:30, 9 o'clock time on Monday, but I'll be on Monday morning, probably like 10:30ish, 10:15, 10:30ish time Monday morning. Ooh, look at that Papa ONMD. Look at that Papa ONMD. Market ain't even open yet. We still got another 45 seconds or so. ONMD said it's about to show up. To see my sin upon thy cross. Less than 30 seconds, guys. Less than 30 seconds. Market's about to open. ONMD, I think, is at the top of the list. We have ENSC, XWEL. You can look at LRMR. You can look at RXTR from before, CIDO from before. But I think ONMD is might be winning chicken dinner, even though your girl don't eat chicken. But let's see what's gonna happen. Market opens up in 5 seconds. Orange, you in? Let's go. ONMD, do them right. Market is open, guys. Happy Friday. Let's see how it's gonna shake and bake. ONMD. What I told, didn't I tell you RXT is gonna come back? Look at RXT, y'all. RXT said it's here. LRMR gave a pullback. ONMD trying to find his grounds here. Look at RXT. ONMD, RXT, both running off of Palantir. I keep calling them Palantir news. That is why they're moving. This one's news, RXT's news, is from like a week and a half ago. ONMD just got the news this morning. Here we go. Oh yeah, 102. I'd say probably like, yeah, right here, like 109, 111. You'll probably get a little kickback from it on ONMD. But market only been open for what, a minute and 30 seconds. You got time. If you didn't get in on this jump yet, you got time to play the market. XWEL is also playing well. So far, so some of our old stocks are doing very well. XWEL, what's this thing called, RXT, is doing very well here. ONMT is still trying to find his grounds here. Only again, market has only been open for about 2 minutes. ENSC still balancing itself out here. Didn't really do much since market open here. Maybe a few red candles, but it's still balancing itself out here. XWEL, RXT holding itself together. ONMD balancing itself out. We have options today, guys. You have options. Definitely didn't mean to put you up here, Chloe. I mean, you cool and all, but not like double cool. All right, let's see. I'll probably stay till like 9:45 ish, and then your girl gotta hop out. Good morning. Good morning. Jeez, y'all beasting right now. What's up? Why you want to be a great Friday when I got stuff to do? Star Child, good morning. Welcome in. Lord, I'm just grateful. They want to make it a great Friday. It's been a while since we had like a Friday where stock was like beasting. ENSC gave us a bounce. Let's go. ONMD is still over there fighting itself through. ONMD is just taking its time. Lord, I'm just grateful. RXT gave a little pullback here. XWEL holding itself at the $1.93, $1.90 mark. RXT down to 213. ONMD holding a $1.07. ENSC fighting the 65-63 cents area. Guys, market only been open for 3 minutes. We're good. ONMD still trying to hold itself together right here. Market just opened, guys. It's A-OK. Give me a second. Let me look around, make sure we're not missing anything. Good morning. Good morning. Lord, I'm just grateful for you. I'm just grateful for you. God, I'm just grateful. BALT is still trying to hold itself together. We spoke about BALT doing pre-market. BALT, we looked at BALT, I think earlier this month, if I'm not mistaken. We looked at BALT earlier this month. BALT right now holding $5.30-ish or so. I'll put BALT for you at the bottom screen here. BALT holding $5.30-ish or so here. Not doing anything drastic. BALT does not have any new news or anything like that. BALT just moving off of BALT being BALT. What's moving off of news right now really is ONMD. ENSC is really trying. It's not really able to hold above the 65 cents line too well. But right now ONMD is trying to hold itself together. And we have XWEL who is moving. XWEL is not moving off of any news or anything like that. XWEL is moving from previous news. XWEL had news that they had a private offering or funding for about $31 million, but that came out about 2 days ago. So just be mindful. The news on XWEL is older news, but XWEL is doing its thing off that same news. XWEL did very good for us when we did play it off that news from before. So definitely one that you can take a look at. ONMD just gave us a crack at the dollar. Just cracked the dollar mark here on ONMD. RXT trying to hold Where's RXT? RXT trying to hold 221. I'm from you into. I got like another 7 minutes or so here, guys. And then I am gonna head out for today, but I'll be back Monday morning. Monday I'll be on around 10:30ish. Um, Monday morning. ONMD, baby, this way you bounce, honey. Allegedly. Everything I see in here is allegedly. You deserve love. You. Hey, good morning. Jasmine, it should be working. If not, if you just send me a DM real quick, just DM me from here and then I'll send you directly. But I'll double check it though. But I'll send you a direct link. My apologies if it's not working. I'll take a look at all that. You're welcome. But thank you for telling me. I'll double check it today too. But I'll send you a direct link. Here we go, NMD. Good job, baby. Get them right. You got pretty good news, NMD. Hold yourself together now. Hold yourself together. Anna Montana, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Day and night. Come on. Day and night. Come on, baby. Don't you let that 110 keep rejecting you. This your second attempt at 110, ONMD. Show out. XWE had a little pullback here. RXT still holding $2.30. ENSC holding 59 cents here. ONMD is trying to break this 110 wall. This is the second attempt at 110 pullback here again on, well, not a really a pullback. It's right under 110. Well, now we pull it back. On ONMD, this is the second attempt on ONMD for the 110 wall. I think ONMD needs to get a solid 96 cents bounce. Allegedly. Yeah. Man, time is, when I have to go, time moves so fast. BALT, $5.46. BALT holding $5.46. While ONMD is trying to figure its life out right here. BALT is still moving itself up. BALT does not have any new news or anything like that. Last time we looked at BALT again was at least, I don't know, probably a month ago or 3 weeks ago or something like that. ONMD holding $1.02 right here. Yeah. ONMD still holding his $1.02, $1.04 mark. I really would want to see it give me a nice little pop here before I leave. I see BALT. by my own side, leave me alone. Lily, welcome in. Good morning. ONMD is not doing anything right now. ONMD is not doing anything right now. I allegedly believe ONMD should try to get a bounce off this bottom line here. Again, allegedly, right? It doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It doesn't mean that's going to happen exactly in that perfect manner. But I do think ONMD has a little pullback and a little bounce back to try to, and then if it can try to do that 110 attempt again on ONMD. But that's just my thought, my perspective, allegedly. XWEL is definitely holding itself well. XWEL is moving off of previous news from the news that they had the funding of the $31 million from 2 or 3 days ago. So that's the thing with XWEL. ENSC said that they're reviewing a few options for different opportunities and contracts, both partnerships, and what is a partnership? They're reviewing licensing, patent that would allow them the opportunity to have access to have additional or to increase their revenue, not even have additional revenue, but to increase their revenue. RXT is moving from its old news that it had a deal with Palantir. Palantir is also who ONMD has a deal with now today. ONMD just had a little pullback here. Let's see what it's gonna do. It's gonna do a little shake and bake here. Come on, friend. Lily, thank you so much for the daily heart, man. I greatly appreciate it. Let me give this thing like 2 minutes. And then BATL was one that we looked at from a few weeks ago. BATL is just moving just because it does not have any news, any new news or anything like that. I just want to see if ONMD is going to give us a nice little bounce off this 96 area, 96, 95 area. See if we'll find this next leg up. BATL is holding where is it? Right here. There you go. Back over that dollar line. If he said it, if he said it, do it. If he said it, do it. Don't let that dollar keep you down now, ONMD. You got me sitting over here. Don't let that dollar keep you down. Come on. Get back above that dollar. That a dollar keep getting tapped. There you go. Come on, friend. That's the dollar. There we go. Lead me on, lead. One of these over here fighting the dollar mark. Dollar mark is a natural resistance area for it. So it's over here fighting the dollar mark. We just broke above a dollar. We got to get back to a dollar 3. There we go, ONMD. Good job. Good job. Oh, y'all can't see nothing. My bad. Y'all got Good job, ONMD. ONMD came down, gave us a little bounce right off of here. It did crack the 96, gave us a bounce off of what, 95, 94. 94-ish area, a little under the 96 line, and here we go back at the 101. You wanted to consolidate a little bit over here and see if it could really pick up steam and pick up enough friends for it to try to go and break that 110. This is going to be a third attempt trying to break this 110 line, so just be mindful of that. On the 110, it definitely needs to have a good amount of strength for it to kind of go, but it is slowly kind of collecting itself together. Just get back above that 102, 103 line and see if it can collect itself to break that 110. Again, remember, this is going to be its third attempt trying to break the 110 line with ONMD. But ONMD just doing this thing nice and slow. If you are in there, just be patient with the stock as it continues to do its thing. What you guys can continue to take a look at, ENSC is still trying to shake and bake. ENSC holding 60 cents here. XWEL holding $1.94. RXT holding $2.26. BATL is still holding itself together at the 560 mark. So feel free to take a look at those. ONMD again, still trying to fight his way above this dollar mark to see if it could tuck back to the 110 line. Those are what I would look at if I was looking for a particular play for today. If you guys need anything, feel free to reach out. I am going to head out for today. I appreciate you guys coming in and rocking with me on this Good Friday morning. I hope you all have an amazing day. You are able to remain reign in the market. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Go out in this weekend. Be safe. See you guys Monday morning about 10, 10:30. It shall be Monday. But go out in this world, in this big, big world of ours. And as always, I encourage you to lead with grace. Go out and put out kindness, goodness into this world. And in hopes that that will come back to you in return. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. You guys have an amazing weekend. Thank you for coming in. EP, you're welcome.